What is going on? It is windy as hell. Week number 12, run number 2. Woo! A little bit of speed work today. I might overdub this if the wind is kind of crazy, but I'll show it on the screen. All right, it's a little bit of speed work. Might not be speed for you, definitely speed for me. Runna's got us doing 3/4 mile conversational pace, followed up by 3 rounds of 3/4 mile at 8:40, backed up to 1/4 mile at 10:40. Those 10:40s gonna be nice. And repeat that 3 times, and then walk it out. We will, halfway through the lap, thank God. Maybe I shut up and run, and we'll talk later.
All right, cutting into the middle of this video, usually I just do 1 run a video, but this time we're doing 2 runs a video. Run number 2, which you just saw, was way too windy. All the audio on there stunk, so I'm not gonna make you sit through all that. But essentially, it was 3 rounds, you can call them. The first 3/4 of that was doing 8:40 pace, which is fast for me. And then the last quarter of that mile was done at a slower pace. I did that 3 times and I hit all of my fast 3/4 mile portions. It was the slower 1/4 mile portions that I wound up walking half of those. So I definitely missed out on those. Here's a graphic right here that kind of illustrates what I'm talking about. Tough run. That was a very tough run, but got through it. So that was cool. I didn't wind up running for another 2 or 3 days after that. And then that gets us into this.
Run number 2 prescribes 5.5 miles. We are on mile 2. I'm walking right now because I got to stretch a little bit. Holiday season, man. It's hard to get these runs in, but here we are trying to squeeze this one in. Got a little bit of a holiday party to go to. Should be fun. Everyone knows I'm doing 0 beer, so no pressure there. I have 5 runs until New Year's Eve. Today's Christmas Eve. I have 7 days. I have 5 prescribed runs. Most of those runs are like 3 miles, so it's really nothing. I'm on mile 2 right now of that 7.5er. It's been a crazy month. Gotten most of my runs in. Of course, we did that half marathon trial on accident and did a PB there, but wasn't supposed to. And it wasn't the goal. So the goal is 2 hours, half marathon. We're gonna try our best to get it. We may or may not be successful, but if we are, great. If we're not, we're gonna try it again. I kind of have a plan for next year, what we're gonna do in regards to running in general, and we're gonna be mixing it up. I think what we're gonna wind up doing is incorporating a little bit of cross training, lifting more weights. I really need to lift weights. I got a pretty decent weight rack in the garage and I haven't touched it since I messed up my shoulder. So yeah, what I'm thinking about doing is going like totally fighter inspired cardio for the month of January, regardless of what I do on New Year's Eve. I think I'm gonna run every day except for Sundays, anywhere from 3 to 6 miles a day. Really no pace plan or protocol. I'm gonna do that every morning except for Sundays so we can rest. And then 3 times out of the week, we're gonna do a push-pull legs protocol. So essentially chest and triceps on Monday, legs Wednesday, and then Friday we'll do back and biceps, something like that. And then those off days, we're gonna do some boxing training. I am not a boxer. I've never had any sort of instruction outside of random YouTube workouts and stuff like that, so I'll be looking goofy, but trying to get variety in here, a little unique way of looking at cardio training. And then in February start up again on another half marathon program and see how fast I can go on my birthday, which is in late April. So I should be able to do a 12-week program and then just go for as fast as I possibly can at a race around my birthday. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do one just around the neighborhood or I'm gonna go travel to do one, but yeah, that's what I have to look forward to the next year. I kind of got this inspiration from watching a Canelo Alvarez interview where he's talking about his workouts and stuff. He does 4 to 6 miles a day. Mike Tyson did similar stuff. He'd wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, go for a run, go to sleep, wake up again, eat some oatmeal, go do his sparring. Obviously, I'm not gonna be sparring anybody, fighting anybody. The most I'll be doing is some shadow boxing, and maybe my wife will let me get a heavy bag, because that would be fun. Yeah, should be pretty cool doing that for the month of January. Yeah, that run wound up being 5 miles. I had to cut it short a little bit. Had some company coming over, and we were gonna do our Christmas Eve celebrations. Probably uploading this either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So if you're seeing this and it's Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope Santa brought you everything you wanted. And I hope you're enjoying time with the people you love. That being said, it's pretty much the run. It's an easy 2 days. I have a few easy runs. It's taper week. So really just a series of 3-mile runs. So we'll be documenting those. And then our big day is in about a week. So I've got about 8 days until I go and I run my 13.1 miles and try to do it under 2 hours, and then it's off to January. So regardless of what happens, if I break 2 hours, great, man. That's fantastic. If I don't, that's fine. We'll try it again. And regardless, I'm thinking about signing up for a half in late April. Yeah, I'm really going to hit hard next year. January, though, I don't have any prep that's going on. We're going to do that boxing, fighting, cardio thing that I was discussing earlier. So we'll do that, and then we'll also be doing some strength training, push, pull, legs, standard protocol stuff. Nothing too fancy, but I'll try to document that, cleaning the garage right now, so that way it's a little bit more presentable, because I don't want any clutter in these videos, because maybe my daughter sees these one day and she's like, Dad, you told me to clean my room all the time and this place was filthy. So I can't be a hypocrite because it's documented. I hope you have a good one. Check out this house that is a few towns over that we drove by the other day. I thought it was cool. So anyways, bye guys. See you guys on the next run.